All right, it says we are live. I'm going to adjust you just a wee bit. Hello. Happy Sunday. Happy weekend writing edition of the Dawdling stream. I don't have any lipstick on my teeth. I tried to make sure I didn't. Hello, how are we? I have my bun pulled all the way up and, what was they used to say in the hair bouffant era, the higher the hair, the closer to God. So hopefully the super tall bun will help turn the words out today. I am still on track to finish next week with this draft. The only question is which day next week. And if I can manage 3 scenes today and tomorrow, then that leaves about 3.5 scenes for Tuesday and Wednesday. And that would be the end of it. If I have calculated all the scenes that I have left to do, because I think I have 9 because I added a twist. Because, so I have 9 scenes to finish. 8.5, but we'll round up. So if I can finish 3 today and then finish 3 tomorrow, that will leave me 2 for Tuesday when I usually don't work as much. And that will leave me plenty of room to finish and fiddle on Wednesday. But if I only get 2 done today, that means it's more likely I'll finish on Friday. So that's kind of like where my brain is at. I would be happier with Wednesday. That would leave me more time to sort of proofread, do the read through and fix super glaring errors before I send it off to a friend of mine. Or decide if I want to go through again in August and finish. I think I may have. I don't know. I can't tell. Whatever. Anyway, it is. I had the fan on. Sorry, I apparently clicked it one too many times. High, medium, low. There we go. Because it is hot. It is 90 degrees outside, and my window faces where all of the morning to middle of the day. There is no longer any trees out front, so I just my room continues to heat up, and it stays hot until far too long. So my room feels very toasty. Plus, I did do a bunch of cleaning around the house today. Did the bathrooms, which needed it badly. Things like that. So I was already kind of sweating. Either way. Yeah, so I also did a short stream over on Twitch with an unboxing of another journal set that I got from Notebook Therapy, which was really cute. It's a much more compact size journal, so more travel friendly. So I did that this morning. Yeah, so I've been doing things and feels like it's productive, but I also was doing kind of random things. Like yesterday we have some hollies in the front flower beds, some holly bushes that have been there since the house was built. So they are over 20 years old, which means that their root system is very well developed. But we no longer want the hollies there because they are very woody plants, which means that they potentially could invite termites. And so you kind of have to think about the types of plants that you want near your house. Additionally to that, hollies in this kind of weather and humidity and all that, they grow very, very quickly. Almost as soon as you cut them back, they are growing exponentially. So it's got a ridiculous explosion of growth despite cutting it back constantly. So we would like to get rid of them, but that means that we have to dig up a minimum of 4 holly bushes that have extremely well developed root systems. So I started out with the shovel, as you do. And then Dad brought me the axe because it was appropriate. And then I wound up, I took a small break, and then I wound up just sitting on the ground. And I was making a good amount of progress with like one of the little garden three or four prong hooks, and just kind of like prying some of the smaller roots and loosening the dirt, and then sort of like tossing out some of the clay dirt mixture so that I could see the bigger roots and then go at it again with the axe. So I have made some progress with bush number 1, but it is not out yet because it has a very well developed root system. So I was doing yard work yesterday, or at least part of the day yesterday, and I also read yesterday. But yeah, so anyway, I'm gonna try and reel my brain in. We have a 3-hour stream today. I'm hoping that I will be able to get 3 scenes done. That's my goal. So feel free to let us know what your goal for the 3 hours, or however many hours you intend to be here. What is your goal for the stream? Are you planning out next week? Are you getting however many scenes or words written, however many words or chapters revised? Let us know what your goal for today is. CB says, I'm going to write another chapter. You have not touched Stark for President in a few days. Fair enough. Claude is here. Hello. You'll be reading a bit of writing and watching a Stephen King interview full of goodness this afternoon. Ooh, is this a new interview, or is this one that has been around? Stephen King's always a really interesting. He's a very interesting character himself. Laura is here. Yo ho ho. Hello. I also saw your 30-minute mushroom timer. That is very, very cute. And thank you for putting the royalty-free music on there so we can play it. So hopefully today we will get around to a 30-minute sprint and do that as well. Sonia says, I am still writing my vampire book. Fair enough. CB says, I've done my mandatory knitting for the day. You are working on a gift for your mother and have 30 days to finish it, and you are only just at the start of the middle part. So from now until August 23rd. Knitting is kind of, it's one of those types of projects that can be very meditative. So I do like it. I'm not very good at it. Monique says, hey y'all, good goal for today is 1,000 words and updating your Twitter and Instagram. And by the way, while you were at Barnes & Noble's, you saw they had an Oracle deck as well as a movie-themed tarot. Barnes & Noble's, I'm surprised, has really expanded their tarot and Oracle deck section. Like, they are definitely taking advantage of the people who are taking advantage of the sort of wave of popularity that tarot and Oracle cards are experiencing. CB says, I need to do a minimum of 10 mandatory rows of knitting per day. That's 900 stitches a day because the scarf is 90 stitches wide. Gotcha. And Monique says, nice. It's been forever since you did some knitting. I would also second that. Kate says, hello, hello, hello. Sonia says, the heat in Connecticut is horrendous. Yeah. It's what temperature is it for you? Let me know. Because my computer says it's 90. And it has been since about 10:30 this morning. So at least it's not way over that already, but yeah. Cool Gamer says, hi, hello. And CB says it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 87% humidity in the UK. That's nice. I would take that any day. Kate says, I'm working final edits on chapter 56 today. Nice. You've been stuck on this one scene in chapter 57 for almost a week. So hopefully the edit brain functions better today. Yes, I hope so too. Monique says, random questions. Any Southern names that start with a D, ones that can sound like they came from an older generation? Well, Dick as a shortening for Richard. I was going to say Dermot, but that's not really Southern. It's more Irish, I guess. Irish, maybe. Southern names start with a D. Derek. Des Moines. I'm trying to think. Donald. Absolutely Donald, because we have several Donalds in our family tree. Don for short, D-O-N. What other D names? I don't know if any others off the top of my head, but Don sort of stands out to me because that was my grandfather's name. He was the second, so his first name was Charles. His middle name was Don. So his father went by Charles. He went by Don. And then the third son went by Mac because that was part of the last name. It was definitely a workout. Yes. Definitely did not even think about gender when I was talking about those names. Where did Monique's go? Yeah, I was just thinking about guys. I don't know why. So yes, Dinah, Denise, Delilah. Not sure that Delilah is definitely more Southern sounding. Deirdre. I don't know that I've really seen many Deirdres. I know there was. So my grandmother's official birth name was Georgia Bell. One word. She dropped the bell when she got married. But she and my mother both knew several girls that were named after jewels or precious materials when they were growing up. So things like pearl and opal and ruby. So those are more old-fashioned as well. But if you want a D, diamond doesn't really fit. Diamond is a little bit more modern. Claude says, okay, so the Stephen King interview is from 2021 on YouTube. Front row, Dr. Wendy Galligan and Stephen King. Nice. I'll have to look that up later. Megan is here. You've just been playing solitaire as you take a break from the Fiverr gig that you've been working on. Excellent. Elizabeth is here. Hello. You're back from the music festival, but caught a fever bug and feel horrendous. Oh no. Dropping by to leave a like. Good luck, writer friends. And hopefully quick recovery to you as well. BA is here. Hey, y'all. Pizza for lunch and then work on the projects. Excellent. CB says, oh no, Elizabeth, it's not Miss Rona, is it? I hope it's not Miss Rona. Sonia says 87. Okay, that's the temperature. Nice. Okay. Hello. Welcome. And Elizabeth says tests show negative for now. Okay, good. Good. So you were looking for female names. Okay. What do you think about Sam and Daisy? Daisy is very cute, and Daisy is also has sort of like a Southern feel to it. Yes. So Megan was also sort of thinking on the same train. Already mentioned it. Darlene, yes. Dewey. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen a Dewey. Other than, I've seen it as the last name. Dawn, I've seen, and I do like that one as well. Dolores, yes. Dolores is another good one. Dolly is a good one as yes. For the wonderful Dolly Parton. I don't think anybody else can pull that off anymore. CB says, be right back. Gonna get some ice cream. Dixie, yes. Deidre and Deidre Bell. Deidre Bell, yes. You're going to go with Sam and Daisy. Sam and Daisy is cute. Okay. We need a card for today. So I pulled the Dove for today, the Dove Upright. But I'm going to be honest, I still feel more along the lines of yesterday's card, which was the Brown Bear Inverse. So I'm going to read you what the Dove is, the Dove Upright, and then I will also read you the Brown Bear Inverse, and you can choose which is more fitting for you today. So for the Dove, here we go. Be peace is the main message. So with her peaceful cooing, the gentle dove spirit invites you to embrace the energy of peace and allow compassion to warm your heart. You always have the power to generate peace within you, and the appearance of the dove is a reminder that today and every day is a good day to meditate, to quiet any turbulence within you as you embody tranquility. Above, below, and all around you, much may be happening to distract you, but you are called to engage it with the heart of a peacemaker. The peace you seek rises within and spreads out into the world as the Spirit sends her messenger to remind you of the beauty of a harmonious existence with all that is. How beautiful and powerful is your compassionate heart. So that's the card that was pulled for today. However, I am still feeling a little bit more of the brown bear inverse. So here's our brown bear friend. I mean, they're kind of related in some instances, but take time out is the main message for the brown bear, but he was inverted, so upside down. When you become so frazzled that you can't decide how to move forward, the brown bear arrives to remind you to let go of impatience. And that is Brown bear arrives to remind you to let go of your impatience in getting to the answers and solving the problems that face you. Now is the time for rest and meditation. Take a break, let insights arise, and know that you have plenty of time to make plans. The brown bear reminds you that sometimes the best and most effective action is non-action, allowing the situation around you to reveal itself so that you can better understand it. Remember that what is yours will never be withheld from you, so you can really relax and wait until the next right action is revealed. Miracles come out of nowhere, and yours will arrive on the Great Spirit's timetable. So I think of the two, I'm still feeling more brown bear, because gotta be honest, I'm still kind of like feeling a little frazzled, as it said, about having, like I've won Camp Nano, but I still have 9 scenes to write. And I've been kind of like, I want to finish this. I want to finish it. But at the same time, like I have to make sure that I am taking the time to actually do the scenes justice. And so I think, knowing that you have plenty of time to make the plans, knowing that you have plenty of time, you don't need to rush, take a chill pill. Like, it's okay to hibernate for a little bit. It's okay to move slowly. So that is more, I think I'm feeling more brown bear than I am dove today still. So I'm just going to go with brown bear. And you can choose whether or not you are also on brown bear or team dove. So yeah. Ayana is here. Hello. Welcome. Peony has a strange question. Does anyone know if Kickstarter is any good? You heard about a Baroque mystery podcast that is raising funds to be ad-free and you want to donate, but I am not too sure. I know I have heard that Kickstarter is pretty good, but I don't know necessarily how much of the funds are diverted to Kickstarter versus your chosen project. So I would maybe look that up and see if you're okay with that amount of distribution. That would be my guess. Heather says, hello. Peony says, it sounds cool as the person is writing their own mysteries and narrating them for posting as a podcast. Very only murder in the building vibes and sounds very cool. Nice. Okay, so Monique and Laura are both feeling the brown bear with me. Writer on Wheels, hello, you're doing D&D prep today and not writing. Also fun. BA says, I feel like the brown bear because you have to go to work tomorrow. Oh no, your summer's already ending. That's not fair. Laura says, I'm at a standstill for the last 2 days. You don't want to write and can't stand reading your own writing for the moment. All you see are errors, even after they have been accepted to be published. You need a break. Is there a game that you want to play? A horror game or something like that? I don't know if you want to game on your days off, but There you go. CB says also brown bear because you're on a time crunch. You're essentially doing a nano knitting. Gotcha. Monique says, did someone say D&D? Yes. Rachel, or Rider on Wheels, is getting ready for D&D. Kickstarter is all or nothing. If they don't get the full amount raised, no one is charged and they get nothing. Oh, did not know that. Okay. Did not know that. All right, we need a sprint. We need a sprinty sprint. So we've done our cards. We've done the hellos. I think we're ready to write. So what do y'all need a warm-up sprint? Or do we want to dive right into the 25s? What are y'all up for? 15 or 25? Iona says, I also haven't written in 2 days, but you are forcing yourself today. Okay, Monique votes for 25. Ooh, Rachel is being the dungeon master on Wednesday, and your players threw you for a loop last week, so you have lots to plan. Megan says, both seem to resonate with me today, but I think I'm going to relax more than I want to work. Gotcha. Okay, so everybody is on board with the 25 today. All right, excellent. We will do a 25 then. And we're going to start with our turtle timer. Make it big. Okay. All right. So, 1, make sure that you have saved your document if you have already been working today. If not, now is a fantastic time to open up your document. 2nd, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. I have 2 glasses of water, so cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Whether you need to get some hydration, you need a snack, you need a bit of a stretch break, whatever it is you need, make sure you are taking care of yourself as we are writing. Here we go, 25-minute Pomodoro sprint in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, right. That was sprint number 1. I did a little bit of planning in my agenda / planner for next week. So the first, really, I only got about 10 minutes in, but I have, or 10 minutes of writing done, but I have next week all set up with some daily checklists and things that I want to accomplish for next week, including finishing this draft. And then I got 276 words for that sprint. So I'm going to write that down. 276. And that was really more of a 10-minute for me. So I think I'm going to, if I can find my whiteout over here amongst all my things. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Tum. How'd y'all do? Did y'all get a successful start? Did y'all take that sort of as a warm-up, or did y'all dive right in and get lots and lots of words? What did y'all get up to? Let's see. Heather's really tired. Didn't get much sleep last night, but you're doing as much as you can, which is all you can do. Stieg is here. Hello, welcome. Today's goal for the stream is finishing your daily camp goal of 858 words. You were at 596 before you started writing. Excellent. You are almost there. That is definitely achievable, and I'm excited for you. And Monique made her word count for today, which is fantastic. You pasted in some scenes that you knew didn't need much changing aside from minor edits, which is fantastic. Love that you don't need to change much. CB said, ice cream is gone. You're sitting on your bed, and you were sitting on your bed before you got in, and you have really, really expensive Iron Man bedding on your, so now you have a sheet over it for when you're eating. Gotcha. Monique updated your Twitter. Good. The fam and you might be going out to lunch soon. That's all right. Christian says, I'm late. Just got out of the pool, but you're here. I'm sorry. A pool sounds like a perfectly fantastic reason to be late. I'm just kind of questioning why you're even here. If you could be at the pool. But Rachel says, started working on an encounter map. It's going to be so fun. Ooh, so if you're doing a map, there's let me see if I have it up there. I do. Hang on, let me see. Give me just. Okay, one of the other things that Colette Baron Reed has, besides the Animal Oracle deck, she has the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. And so this could be really fun for you. Oh, you were in the wrong deck. Look at that. We have an... but this is an interesting deck because it's like places or people that you might encounter. Or just things that you have to do once you reach a certain point. Now, there are some that sort of still, these are all kinds of messed up in terms of, okay. So you could encounter the Wizard of Awareness, or you could run across a magic stream. or a dragon's lair, or you might be asked to make a commitment. So it's like, it's kind of interesting. Some of them follow sort of like the hero's journey aspect, and some of them don't. So like, here's rock bottom. So at some point you got to hit rock bottom and find your way back out. Or you might have to clean house in one way or another. So it's kind of an interesting deck in terms of like things that you may encounter, people you may encounter, or situations. It's kind of interesting. So yeah. So I've played with this a little bit, not as much as I would like to. Ooh, see, here's one that's called Ghostlands. And like, there's all kinds of just like story images that this would call up. And so if you are inclined to need to pull some cards for your D&D games, this is kind of a fun deck. Although I've also recently seen on Instagram, there is the Adventurer's Oracle deck, which has things for like the typical D&D classes, as well as some other things. And I'm interested in that, but I have not budgeted for it yet because, you know, budgets have to take time. I spent a good bit on my new crystals, so I have to wait until I build the budget back up to get the other deck, because it is a little bit more expensive. So anyway, that was my side brain thought. CB got 79 words. You're still trying to work out whether it's you or the ice cream that's the issue. You ended up with it all over your face. I think ice cream, that's just part of ice cream. I know very few people who can eat ice cream and not get it on their face or on their clothes or somewhere. Ice cream is just one of those strange foods. So Sonia got 241 words. Excellent. Kate finished the style and grammar pro writing aid reports. This is the other thing I'm budgeting for. One of the winner things for Camp Nano is $150 off of the pro writing aid lifetime subscription thing. So it brings it down from $400 to $250. So you know, budget. But that is good until that coupon is good until September 1st. So yeah. Okay, CB says you think it's the ice cream. Yes, exactly. Megan was playing Spider Solitaire, getting some brain rest going on there. Stieg says that was a snack sprint for you. Pretzel, goldfish, and Sprite. Sunday vibes. Ooh, I love good Sprite. And goldfish. BA says you did a to-do list for tomorrow. You tend to think of things you need to do and then forget them. So hopefully you can get everything down so you don't have to go back until Thursday of this week. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Rock bottom is funny. The party is currently in underground tunnels. Yeah, there you go. So maybe rock bottom is where they should wind up. CB says you're going to run and get a shower real quick, and then you can take your meds. Christian says, writing novels is my full-time job. If I don't write more novels, I don't make more money. It's been a minute since you last published a book. You can't spend all day at the pool. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. CB says, I can usually manage to eat ice cream without getting it on your clothes. Your face, however, is another story. Well, ice cream's got to go somewhere. All right, so the next sprint is the self-promo sprint. But this is where I ask the question, do you want a 25 or do you want a 30? Laura Nettles has a new timer. It does have some royalty-free music in the background. It's a little mushroom timer. Or we can go with our 25-minute farting pug. So which would you like, farting pug or mushroom music? Musical mushroom? Musical mushroom or farting pug? You left the word finished out. I was trying to figure out, but I think I managed to do it okay. So, and Morgan is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So your choices are 25-minute farting pug or 30-minute musical mushroom. Which would you prefer for sprint number 2? And you may also want to pull up any links for your self-promo while y'all are deciding on that. Anybody have... Okay, Morgan votes for 30 minutes. All right, we are going to go with Laura Nettles. And the 30-minute mushroom timer. So again, this will be different from my normal sprint because it does have the music in the background. So if you do not care for the music or you want to play your own jams, make sure that you mute us and just kind of keep us sort of in the corner of your screen so that you can know when we come back. Okay. But for your self-promo reminders, if you have YouTube, Twitch, Amazon author page, Etsy store, website, blog, social medias, any of those things, and you want to do the promo, make sure you do the promo. And yeah, those are your reminders. Also, make sure that you, 1, save your document, and 2, make sure you sip your hydration. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a snack or a stretch break, make sure you take care of yourself. All right, here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, that was sprint number 2. Make sure that you finish your self-promo in the chat as I figure out how many words I wrote. So I'm now up to 1,026 for the stream total so far. Calculator. That's what I want. $750. That was a good sprint. That was nice. That was very nice. Okay, so I also need to figure out what my totals for the month thus far. Plus, okay, I am now over 36,000. So I can move one of the 3 stickies that I put on the board today. Yeah. Okay. How we doing? How are we doing? Don't forget your self-promos. Okay. Heather says you started some water for iced tea and laid down for a bit. Now it's steeping and it looks like you need to take the dog out. BA says it's going to be that time, y'all. If you haven't done so already, hit the like and the subscribe button. Make sure to turn the notifications to all if you wish. Yes, that would be wonderful. And also, BA says, don't forget to check out all the cool links in the description box. New videos, tarot journals, and more. Yes, those are in the description box. And also, don't forget to check out BA Pascar at bapascar.com and see all of the new website and the current work in progresses. Heather says, Heather is a freelance line editor, copy editor, and proofreader. Let Heather help you make your work shine. I don't know why this is hard for me to say. Heather says, I am currently booking for this fall, and you do free sample edits. You specialize in fantasy, science fiction, and mystery/thriller. And you can reach Heather via DM on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and in the comments via YouTube. Heather has a contact page on the blog/website. And Heather also has a Etsy store as well. Laura says, my writing advice podcast. And here's the link for that, for Twisted Tendrils. Megan says, if you would like to partake in the feminist anthology, all of the information can be found here. And there is Megan's link tree. CB says, I have 9 stories on my Archive of Our Own page under Pepperoni Fan 1982 and several videos on the YouTube page under CB394. Rachel, Rider on Wheels, is going to go. Family time. Have fun D&Ding. CB says, have my shower, wash my hair, still need to do my feet, but the water is too hot just now. Stacy says, oh, I almost missed the stream. Oh, no. But you are here and working on a timeline spreadsheet. Excellent. Laura says, my presentation on improving descriptions in your writing, you are super proud of it. And there is the... did you turn this into a podcast as well, Laura? Or did you accidentally... post the same link again? Either way, you should definitely check out Laura's channel, because not only does she have wonderful writing advice, she also has updates on her own writing and publishing, and lots of fun timers, and the writing descriptions presentation from the AuthorTube Writing Conference. Was that last weekend? I think it was last weekend. Yes. Time is weird. Fingernails all trimmed, just waiting for the water to cool a little bit so you can trim your toenails. Yep. All the self-care things. All the self-care. Kate says, almost done sweeping for repeats and then just the last read through. Excellent. Laura says, promo, Jules is awesome, fabulous, and fantastic. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Heather says, promo, walked the dog and my guys came home. Might do some filming for something today or tonight. Excellent. Laura made and consumed a ground pork, green apple, and breadcrumbs burger. Ooh, delicious. Made extras for the freezer. That sounds wonderful. And oops, here's the presentation. Okay, I wondered about that. Thank you. Heather says, I'm going to let this run/lurk while hanging out with the sun. See everyone later. BA had a fight with Spider. Oh no. You think you won, but you're still searching for it. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, I do not care for insects. And I had one of those like house centipedes, the one with like far too many visible furry looking legs. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. And also the last time that I had one of those, when I had an apartment, I woke up in the middle of the night to go use the restroom and I saw something skitter across the ceiling. I was like, what is that? So I turned the lights on and there was this just like ugly, hideous thing. I didn't know what it was at that point. So I, in my pajamas, I managed to put on my shoes and get my purse and leave the apartment to go to the store because I did not have any bug spray at that point. That was one thing I did not have in my apartment. And so I was like, I need to go get something because I'm not going back to sleep with that in my apartment. So I went to the store and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I was standing there just like sleep deprived, but also like just still staring at all the cans of bug spray, trying to read them and figure out which one would do. I had to look up what it was. And so I finally determined the common name of it was house centipede. I suggest you not Google it because it is terrifying looking. But anyway, so I found one that said it would do centipedes, but the level of stink from that spray is just terrible. Absolutely terrible. And so I bought the stuff. I didn't know what it smelled like because I was just buying it and it was sealed. I had never used that brand before. Went home, and didn't know where it was because of course by that point it had moved somewhere else in the apartment. And so I essentially sprayed the baseboards of the entire apartment. And as I was spraying, I was like, oh my God, I can't really breathe. This is terrible. And so I managed to like breathing as shallowly as possible, gather my laundry, and I put it all in the car and I drove to my parents' place. And I left them a note because at this point it was like 6:30 in the morning and they weren't up. And so I left them a note. I was like, I bug bombed my apartment and I'm sleep deprived. I'm going to bed. Good night. I will see y'all when I wake up. And I left my laundry next to the washing machines and just went to crawl into bed. But yeah, they house centipedes, the one with the super visible hairy looking legs, not fun. Anyway, so this one was a smaller one than the one that I had seen in my old apartment. But still, it was like in my room and I wasn't having it. So I had to use that spray again. I keep it around specifically because that's one of the few that says on the packaging that it will kill centipedes. But it's stinky. So anyway, that was my sidebar from your fight with the spider because that's the most recent fight that I had with a critter. Spiders be evil. Yes, you do have an Etsy shop, and there it is. You're welcome for the reminder. Laura says, house centipedes are terrible. We used to get them all the time at the old workstation. We worked in a dark room so we could see true colors, and the centipedes would crawl next to us. I can't. I can't. Yes, I think so. Um, just anything with that many legs is just far too creepy for me. Ayane says, yep, millipeds are just earthworms with legs. They're just nasty. Kate says, oh my God, that's the worst / best story. The last time you saw a house centipede, you were in college, in your college apartment, screamed, called your friends across the hall in tears until one of them came over to kill it. Yeah. But it was literally on my ceiling. I could maybe have thrown something at it to get it off the wall. But I just, no. CB says, you're terrified of wasps. Always have been, always will be. You keep bud spray within arm's reach at all times. Yeah. I mean, it was just, it's just not fun. You like spiders as long as they don't surprise me. If they would do their job and eat all of the other insects, I would be fine with it. But they don't. They leave all the other insects to crawl around. And there are still far too many mosquitoes. So they need to do a better job. They're not doing their job as other insectivores. Is that the right word? Either way. You don't mind them except when they're on your turf. They come into your turf, they get yeeted out the window or stepped on or drowned. Yep. Kate says, I used to want to work in the National Archives till you found out that huge spiders just lurk around the lower archive storage rooms. No, thank you. Oh, Lord. That's one of the reasons why I don't think I will ever move to Australia, as much as that would be kind of an interesting thing. The tales I have heard about the spiders in Australia just make me want to nope. They just make me want to nope. Okay, we need to do another sprinty sprint. And I want to, I think, use a farty timer. So we will go to our pug friend. I need to make a 30-minute. That's probably going to be next on my list. A 30-minute and a 5-minute for chat breaks. But either way. Alrighty. I mean, Australia has all kinds of things that try to kill you. So, that's probably, for someone like me who has very little survival instinct, Australia is probably not the best place for me to live. That might require a little bit more survival know-how than what I have. So, either way. Okay. Let's do another sprint and get some more done, get a little bit closer to our goals. I've been working on one scene. I think I might just have like a little bit more to go in this scene. I could maybe end it right where it is, but that would seem like, I think, kind of an abrupt ending. So I think I need to add a little bit more to transition. So yeah. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. What do I need to do? I've shared the screen. Reminders. That's what I need to do. 1, make sure you save your document, especially if you added some words or changed some words. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, how was that? I finished the first scene. I moved to the second, and I have made some really good headway. Things are happening. So I am now at 17:05 for the stream thus far. So 679 that time. So I'm now just crossed the 37,000 mark. Which means I get to move sticky number 2 over there. Hopefully I will be able to get to sticky number 3 and scene number 3. But yes, I'm based on the pace that I'm going. If I can finish this scene and then start the next in the next sprint, I might get halfway done with scene number 3 by the time this stream ends, so I'll need to finish that scene off camera, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, how we doing? How did that sprint go? We're talking about scary critters and bats. Bats are cute. They are adorable. Yes. And CB got 262 words. Excellent. So I got 679 that time. So still, that was really good for I'm trying to think. The majority of my 25-minute sprints are somewhere in the 500, almost up to the 600 range. So 679 for a 25-minute sprint is really good. I can and I have gotten up to 1,000 words in 25 minutes, but usually it's not great writing if I wind up going that fast. Sometimes it is, but most of the time, no. So, Kate finished your pro writing aid reports, and you are 1K into your last read through. Nice. Nice. BA says, spent that sprint looking for spider traps. I mean, they make mouse traps, so why not spider traps? The spider traps seem to be more humane. They're just sticky traps. You still haven't found it, but you will win eventually. Ayane says, I have to outline my new project because I got stuck after 2 chapters. On the plus side, however, I finished typing in your last one. Now you have to edit. Excellent. Good. Yes, we just hope that Mr. Arachnid is not radioactive, unless you want radioactive powers, of course. But yes, generally we do not want radioactive spiders. So, okay. Shall we move on to another sprinty sprint then? Let's see. Let's go back to turtle timer. Alrighty. Okay. So, 1, don't forget to save. Make sure you save all the fantastic progress that you have made over the stream thus far. 2, make sure that you have something to hydrate with. Go ahead and take a sip. Cheer. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes turtle timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right. How was that? I think I actually need to strike out the last two sentences, and I think that could be the end of this scene. It's a little shorter scene, just under 1,000 words, but I think that could work as, well, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, I think I'm almost done with this second scene. This could be an ending, but I feel like I could make the ending of this scene a little bit better. So either way, so I'm now at 2,342 for the stream. 2,342. So calculator. So 637. Y'all, my sprints always seem to sort of like go down in number. As I write on stream, it sort of like kind of levels off a little bit. Okay, so I'm at 37,680 for the month for this project. Okay. CB is still writing and got 176 words. Excellent. You're at 918 total for the stream. That's fantastic. That is wonderful. Oh, it's 4:44. Make a wish. I think we can squeeze in one more short sprint. Maybe the fabulous platypus. Where are you? There you are. Nope, wrong button. Okay, it says halfway done with my last read through, so then it's on to formatting. Excellent. Stacy says, I got almost all the info into the spreadsheet. This is your timeline spreadsheet. You have to figure out some ages based on the date, so it's time to start organizing the info. Fantastic. Fantastic. Share screen. This will be sprint number 5. Okay. So this will be a bit of a cool down sprint. BA did some vacuuming, got your backpack ready and lunch prepped for work tomorrow. Good for you, thinking ahead. All right, let's do this. 15-minute cool down sprint. Hopefully I will be able to finish this scene and start the third scene. That'll at least get me into the third scene, which was my goal was to get done with 3, but I'll at least get into the third this next sprint. All right, so 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go, 15 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All righty. How we doing? I'm at 2724 for the stream, which means I think maybe I got 400, maybe. Uh, 382. Okay, so I did 1 and 2. So I've finished 2 scenes, and I'm maybe a third of the way through this third scene. So I am gonna probably continue this after I fix dinner, to finish this particular scene, because that would make the 3 scenes that I wanted to finish for today. So I'm at, all right, let me do it again. 37680 plus 382 equals, yes. Okay, so I've apparently crossed the 38,000 mark, 38,062 words for the month. So yeah, I am likely going to need probably 2 sprints to finish this scene. And then hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to sort of get my buttoning gear and work a little bit before the stream that's tomorrow, and sort of get some of the sprints out of the way. That way I can work on accomplishing those 3 scenes tomorrow as well. So, but still, that's not bad. 5 sprints, 2,724 words. That is not bad indeed. How'd y'all do? You're going to go see DC League of Super Pets on Friday. Nice. Kate says, finished your final read through and your formatting just in time for posting in an hour. Yay. And BA says, got tomorrow's clothes ready. And together, thanks for the stream. I'm sad you won't be able to join us too. I'm very sad. But gotta pay those bills. Gotta do the work. Okay, why are you not gonna? What? Okay, StreamYard is being weird. Maybe it's my, is it my mouse that's being weird? There we go. That was weird. Okay, so I'll be able to move all 3 of my purple stickies for the 1,000 words, because I have hit 38,000 for the month. I did create, I think, 10 new stickies after my 35, after reaching 35K. That way I have an approximation of what the last 8.5 scenes are going to take. So yeah, but I'm pleased. I have 2 1/3 scenes done. I was hoping to get 3 completed, but it's okay. I will finish after dinner. So I'm determined. So tomorrow, if I come on and I say that I didn't get the 3rd scene finished, then you can feel free to shame me. It's okay. Because I want to get this done today. I want to get at least this scene finished. So you have my permission to rag on me tomorrow if I have not finished this scene. So yeah. Okay, Stacy says, I got my spreadsheet done. You need to figure out the age of a specific date, and you need to research 4 dates. So yes, you know this because of the spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are nice. They do help you find things. All right, y'all, do not forget to save, file, and save. That way you do not lose any of your progress. Don't forget to save. Let me copy and paste Devin's playlist so that you have places to go this evening. Normally Morgan Hazelwood is streaming, and then Julie Pages and Pens usually streams Sunday nights, as does the Revised Writer. So yeah. All right, y'all. Thanks for the sprints, and I will see y'all soon. Don't forget to save. And I will be here Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 1 to 3, and Sundays 2 to 5. It's my normal schedule. So I will see y'all soon. All right, y'all. Bye. Maybe.